Hey friends, welcome back to my page. There's Harley, Penelope, Sunny, and Lulu. We are at Linesville, Pennsylvania at the Spillaway. There's my Sunny. He's my big boy. He is helping mommy feed the ducks and the fish. Sometimes it's hard to see, but once you throw the bread in, you'll see a lot of movement in the water. There are tons of fish and they're fighting over the food. At first they weren't biting because I think it's because we came later in the day. So a lot of people were already down there feeding the fish and the ducks, but eventually they came around and they started to scurry around where me and Sunny were throwing our bread in. My little helper was amazing. My husband and I were celebrating our 23rd wedding anniversary today, and we wanted to spend the day with our best friend Becky and our dogs. We had a really nice weekend getaway, and that's how we had our alone time. We went to Ohio State Fair to go see Jeff Dunham, and we also did some other travel fun things. But today is our actual wedding anniversary, and we wanted to pick our dogs up and come home and spend the day with them. That's just how we wanted to do it. So my little helper is still helping mommy throw the bread in at the fish. There you go. You can see all the fish jumping up to get it. This place is amazing. A lot of people make a pit stop here on their way to either Pennsylvania or Ohio. It's just a cute place. It's called the Spillaway in Linesville, PA. This is part of the reservoir of Pymatuming. Catch the next reel. Hey friends, welcome back to my page. There's Penelope. It's Penelope's turn to be with mommy throwing bread into the water to feed the fish. We are at Linesville Spillaway in Pennsylvania. This is mine and my husband's 23rd wedding anniversary, and we wanted to spend the day with our dogs because they're our children, they're our family, and we love them so much. And we wanted to go and visit Linesville, PA, because there's other things we were planning on doing while we were down there, and we even had our best friend Becky with us. So we're feeding the fish and the ducks. Penelope's helping mommy. She's looking around, but a few times she would look down at the fish and wonder what was going on down there. She'd watch mommy put the bread down there. Penelope wasn't really feeling good that day. We picked our dogs up today from doggy day camp because my husband and I went on a getaway for our wedding anniversary with some friends of ours down to the Ohio State Fair, and we got to see Jeff Dunham. But when we got back and picked her up, she just seemed a little off. But once we got her some water and some hydration, she was feeling a lot better, and we even got her to nibble on some bread. This was some fresh bread that we were feeding the fishes, but she was really enjoying the fresh air, being with mommy and daddy. We were away for several days, so they were just happy to be with us and spend the day with us. But we absolutely love the Spillaway in Linesville, PA. Catch the next reel. Hey friends, welcome back to my page. We are still at Spillaway in Linesville, PA, which is Pymatuming Reservoir. This is a fun little place that we decided to take our dogs and spend the day. Me and my husband are celebrating our 23rd wedding anniversary this weekend, and actually today, and we wanted to spend the day with our four-legged furry friends. There's Harley in daddy's arms. He's not sure what's going on. I think he's wondering why daddy's not feeding him the bread, but daddy's trying to show him all the fish and see if he gets intrigued by the fish. You can see the fish there grabbing the bread. There are tons of fish and ducks there, and we like to visit this at least once a year during the spring or summertime. It is fun to take the dogs to show them the fish and the ducks. We get fresh bread every time we come down here, and we just try to feed the fish and the ducks. It might be a little hard to see, but it's really cool when you throw the bread in. You can see all these hundreds of fish kind of just swim up trying to grab the bread, and sometimes they even fight over it. Harley's just looking around. There's my other dogs. There's Penelope. It didn't seem fazed by the fish at all, but he was just intrigued by the area we were in and where we were at. And I think they were happy to be with us today because we had just gotten back from a vacation. My husband and I went away with some best friends of ours to celebrate our wedding anniversary, and we got to see Jeff Dunham at the Ohio State Fair. So we were gone for a few days. So today we actually picked them up, and they were happy. Hey friends, welcome back to my page. There's Harley, Sunny, Lulu, and Penelope. We are at Linesville Spillaway, and I am continuing with our ventures with our possum four-legged furry friends. They are helping us feed the fish and the ducks. They are super excited to be here and enjoying themselves. There's my best friend Becky behind us. Today is mine and my husband's 23rd wedding anniversary, and we are celebrating it with our possum four-legged furry friends. There's Harley watching Daddy toss in the bread to the ducks. I think he was trying to eat the bread and was wondering why Daddy was wasting fresh bread and throwing them out into the water. But then he would look out there and see the fish, and Sunny's doing the same thing. Lulu, Penelope's just looking around. She don't really care at this point. She was in Mommy's arms and kind of knew what Mommy was doing, but there's the fish. This is a great place to make a pit stop on your way either through Pennsylvania or Ohio. This is Linesville, PA. This is the Pymatumen Reservoir, and there's a lot of fish and ducks, a lot of carp. So we really enjoyed our day. We were just trying to spend our day with our four-legged furry friends because we went on a getaway for our anniversary with some friends of ours, and today we ended up picking these guys up from their doggy day camp and wanted to spend the day with them. There's all the carp. The ducks are coming in too for some bread. It was late in the day, so some of them were already fed out, but they still came up and ate some of our bread.